There is a dangerous myth in our society that suggests poverty is a sign of purity. They want you to believe that being good means being broke. But look at the world around you. Who gets to make the decisions? Who has the power to protect their family? Who has the freedom to speak the truth without fear of losing their livelihood? It is the man with the resources. In the real world, niceness is a luxury, but money is power. A successful life is built on the foundation of a financial fortress. Without it, you are not a free man. You are just a tenant in someone else's world, waiting for permission to exist. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The value of a man is no greater than the value of his ambitions." If your ambition is just to get by, then your life will be small. But if your ambition is to build a legacy, you must understand that wealth is the fuel for that mission. Marcus Aurelius was the master of the most powerful economy the world had ever seen. He didn't view gold as a way to buy comfort. He viewed it as a way to maintain order. He knew that an emperor without gold is an emperor who cannot defend his borders. Your life is your empire. Your boundaries are your standards. And if you don't have the wealth to defend them, they will be crossed. Keep the flow heavy, cold, and slow. Wealth is not about buying things to impress people you don't like. That is the behavior of a slave who just found a master. True wealth is about sovereignty. It is about reaching a point where no one can force you to do something against your will. When you have a financial fortress, you can look at a corrupt system, a toxic boss, or a compromising situation and simply say, no. This no is the most powerful word a man can speak, but it is a word that costs money. Every dollar you save, every asset you build, and every skill you master is a brick in that fortress. You are building a wall between yourself and the chaos of the world. But here is the Dark Stoic truth. Money is a great servant, but a terrible master. If you chase money because you are afraid, you will never have enough. If you chase money because you want to be better than others, you will always be insecure. The eternal mindset approach to wealth is one of cold detachment. You hunt money with the intensity of a predator, but you remain as calm as a statue inside. You build your empire, not because you are greedy, but because you are disciplined. You realize that a man who can master his finances is a man who has mastered his impulses. Wealth is the ultimate test of character. Voice gets more intense and authoritative. Most people spend their lives leaking their power. They spend money they haven't earned to buy things they don't need, to feel a status they haven't earned. This is the path of the prey. The predator, the master, the architect. He does the opposite. He lives below his means to build his means. He invests in his mind and his machine, while the rest of the world is busy entertaining themselves. He knows that a decade of silence and hard work in the shadows will result in a lifetime of absolute freedom. He is willing to be poor in the eyes of the crowd so that he can be invincible in reality. The successful life is not about finding balance. It is about finding dominion. You must dominate your craft, dominate your time, and dominate your bank account. You cannot be a stoic warrior if you are constantly worrying about debt. You cannot be a leader if you are a slave to a paycheck. You must harden your heart against the distractions of the modern world. Cut the subscriptions, cut the friends who spend their money on nonsense, and cut the belief that wealth will just happen to you. It won't. You have to take it. You have to build it stone by stone with a relentless, cold intensity. Slow down for the closing. Make it powerful. From this moment on, stop viewing money as a dirty thing. View it for what it truly is, your ultimate weapon of defense and offense. Build your fortress so high that the noise of the world can no longer reach you. Build it so strong that your family never has to look to anyone else for help. Build it so deep that your legacy remains standing long after you are gone. This is the only way to be truly free. This is the only way to be truly powerful. This is the eternal mindset. If you are ready to stop being a slave and start being a master of your financial reality, subscribe to the eternal mindset. Join the few who choose the path of the architect. Stay calm, stay strong, and build your fortress.